Hey guys, Bads here with my very first YouTube commentary video. I tried making one earlier, but I rendered it too large for YouTube. Anyways, this is a Fiora game. I noticed there wasn't too many out there that were really of quality. Only a few, like Special did one. That was pretty cool. This is a great game to watch because this is actually Fiora versus Fiora solo top lane. And that's what I'm going to focus on. I didn't really try and focus on any other lanes or anything like that, just so I can show you what you can do with different builds. What I went with her, at first I ran attack damage. I've tried as my runes. I've tried different builds using Madreds, using Bloodthirster, and I've discovered it really depends on what team comp and what you're doing best. Almost always I go Bloodthirster first. It seems to do really well on her. I stay away from crit altogether. I do not get any crit on her because her ulti can't crit. So stacking damage on it is pretty important. It's really her bread and butter as far as everything she can do. I'll speed up this game a little bit for you. But hey, I'll go over her moves if you haven't seen them already. Q is a double dash. You can use it twice. First time it costs mana, a very small amount. Dashes, hits them, deals damage. You can use it again to either get out or hit them again. Her riposte is which I start with first because it allows me to get some good attack damage to last hit with. It also can completely counter out one of their hits to make efficient trades, and that's really what her trades are all about, is this move. So they either have to run from you or hit you, and either way they lose the trade. Then her W is her burst of speed, makes her run a little bit faster and attack faster as well. I went because I knew I was going against Fiora here. I actually went for the Doran's blade because I knew we were just going to be trading a lot, and it was going to be better than the potions for the sustain and for those trades. As you can see, had I gone potions there, I would have been dead. And I did flash. That wasn't really needed, but I was afraid I wasn't going to get the last hit on her, and my cooldowns were almost up. So what I was going to do is flash, riposte, and burst of speed just in case. And it was going to ensure that kill. So that's why I did that. I should have slowed it down for you again. This is my first time commentating, so sorry about that, and I guess I can speed it up for you now. But what I do now for my runes is actually armor penetration. I thought the attack damage would do the best scaling, but the armor penetration seems to work really, really well. As you noticed, I have 44 armor with armor penetration quints and reds, along with my masteries. I have 31 penetration, so that 31% reduced damage would be down to, 5% reduced damage, so that does significant more for your damage output. And that's probably mainly why I beat her, along with the fact that I have Doran's blade, because it does look like she went attack damage for her runes. You can see that even with Doran's blade, she has almost the same attack damage as me. So what I do now, and I tested out, I read online from Specials that he maxes this out first. That doesn't necessarily work unless they're trying to trade you. If they're good at baiting your riposte, like I just did to her, I baited her riposte out. If they're good at doing that, your riposte is useless, and you want to upgrade your burst of speed. If you are getting against people you know are going to hit you, there, she baited my riposte out, so I went in on her to try and get her to actually attack me. I have more potions than her left as well, so I'm trying to really burn her down when I have good warding like this. So, luckily, I believe I get another kill on her coming up when I get level 6. But I have noticed the armor penetration seems to do the best. Actually, I think she kills me first. But this was my first game. Yeah, that's what happens. Okay, I actually got away. That was some map awareness fail. I put down all those wards and still don't notice. So, what just happened there is she got away with like 10 HP. But it still gives me lane advantage, so what I'm going to do is try and push up my lane. That's why I'm wasting my mana. Because if I can get these creeps to push up to her turret, she loses all of that XP. So that can actually be just as important as getting a kill. I don't care that I'm taking the turret hits because I'm just going back anyways. I just wanted her to lose all of this XP. It's not all about getting kills necessarily, it's just about getting lane advantage. So the fact that I didn't kill her, I'm only sad about the fact that I used my ignite. It's, you know, that wasn't necessarily the best. But it was so close it was worth trying. It definitely forced her to back. So as you saw, she now lost all of her XP. And she's the same level as me still, but you notice I'm about to level. So I believe when I level, I either try and dive her or ult her. There we go, see I leveled up mid-fight there. Learn my ult. And then dive her, and I have flash up, so I'm just gonna burn her and flash. I hit creeps just to make sure I'm getting enough HP. I should have gone back a little bit earlier there, once I was safe from the ignite. That's one thing you definitely want to do when you get hit by ignite, is hit something, get your HP back. It can save you, I don't know how many times, just using a potion I've lived with 1 HP, or hitting a creep with my passive. The fact that it heals you over time for her passive, I've lived off of ignites for that. This new just got executed. See, so we're starting off pretty strong. This Nautilus, it's doing alright. My CS to hers, she's somehow doing decent enough in CS. Because I'm not pressuring her enough. I'm keeping her out of lane, but I'm not pressuring her from keeping the creeps down. I'm letting my lane get too pushed. Alright, she's back. So like I said, I'm just focusing on just the 1v1, just so you guys can get a feel for what items do it, what the trades look like. That was bad. I shouldn't have taken as many turret hits as I did, because she is just really that. Oh man, I didn't slow down for you guys. That really annoyed me. That one really annoyed me. I knew I had her, and I was just gonna run and be fine. It was a risky move, but I knew her HP, I knew my damage output, I knew what I could do, and just that bare minimum luck of draw. She lived, and I died. It would have been fine. Whoa, hey. Looks like you can adjust. Whoa! Hey guys, check out that.
An ally
Very
has
cool.
been slain.
No, you know. I did not know that. Good deal. So I did give up 1 kill, and my teammate dies. This guy, at the very beginning of the game, just would not talk, would not, he wouldn't do anything, he wouldn't team play at all. So I'm not surprised that he's bad. This guy we actually played with before, or I played with before rather. Super bad, terrible team up. Yeah, so that's pretty bad. So this is, I feel really good about this, makes me happy. So you can tell she's just waiting for me to push my lane, and she's trying to stay back, but there's enough creep ratio that if I only last hit, I'm going to be able to perma hold my lane up by my turret, which is what I do, and this is where I get the advantage. So just by doing this little thing, this completely changes the advantage, because I know she can't kill me. I have my cooldowns. She knows she can't kill me. She can't get close. So I'm just going to hold my lane, let the creeps do their jobs. You'll notice that I killed the melee. I always kill the melees, even though I'm letting them push, because they will